So let me tell you a story about the neighbor from hell. So most people live in your neighborhood. There's that one neighbor that doesn't clean up their yard. Maybe they're letting it get way overgrown. Maybe they're not keeping the maintenance on the property. Maybe it's turning into a big disaster. We can help you on that, and I'll tell you in a minute. But let me tell you a story about this neighbor. So as you can see right here, it's a major issue. There's a main manufactured home in the middle. There's trailers on the right, and there's trailers on the left. So what actually happened was the landlord that had a tenant moved into the middle and stopped paying rent, and then they moved in their friends or fellow druggies into the neighbors to the right and to the left of them, and they started filling up the property with trash. So we came in contact with the seller. We said, no problem. We help people in this situation all the time. We're happy to help you take on this situation. You're just going to need to do a little work as far as going through the court process to get that person evicted. So the seller went to the courts, was able to get the person in the middle right there evicted. Very excited. We talked to her, but she finds out the people on the right and the people on the left and living in those RVs were actually receiving mail there. So they had what's called a squatter's rights. So she got so upset that she found out she's going to have to go through eviction process on kicking the other two people out that weren't even supposed to be there in the first place, that she actually passed away. So very sad situation. We're in the middle of dealing with the seller. So then we had to step in and work with her other family members. We had to go through some probate situations to help her actually take on this problem. So what we did is we found an investor that specialized in this in our network, and we connected that investor to this property. We were able to close the transaction for them, and now they're in the process of working and kicking out these drug addicts and problem people and actually cleaning up this neighborhood to make it nicer. So moral of the story is we need your help. Every neighborhood, or most neighborhoods, have that one neighbor that they wish they just clean their house up, or maybe the property looks vacant or they're not taking care of it. Let us know the address of that property. We're happy to contact that seller, figure out what the situation is, and figure out what we need to do to either come in and buy it ourselves and rehab and flip it, or team up with one of our other investment partners and move that on for them so they can clean up that property and make your neighborhood nice and pretty again. So again, if you have an ugly duckling neighbor in your neighborhood, message me directly with the address and any information that you can give us on the property. We'll work together to pick that property up, get that thing cleaned up, flipped, turned around, and increase the property values for your home and in the entire neighborhood.